everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Rajput Family Vlogs. Today we have got a super useful topic, that is Shopify versus WooCommerce. Quick setup and launch time which gets you selling faster. Starting an online store is very exciting, but it also comes with a key question. How fast can you turn your idea into a live selling website? So, guys, in this discussion, we compare two of the most popular e commerce platforms, that is Shopify and WooCommerce. We will focus not just on features but on setup, time, and launch speed, the practical reality of how quickly you can go from zero to selling. So, guys, now we are going to talk about why launch speed matters for your online store. Speed matters because, in many cases, your store's success depends on being able to capture a market opportunity and also respond to trends or simply start generating revenue as soon as possible. A slower setup delays your first sale, prolong startup cost, and give competitors a chance to get ahead. Moreover, in e-commerce, the longer you wait to test your store in the real market, the greater your risk of launching with untested process, bugs, or missed optimizations. For businesses that are seasonal, launching a new product or operating with limited runaway, the ability to get live quickly is a major advantage. Now it is a time of quick overview of the topic Shopify versus WooCommerce. Actually, Shopify is a fully hosted all-in-one e-commerce platform. It handles hosting, security, updates, and many of the technical details for you. Guys, this make it beginner friendly and designed for rapid launch. On the other hand, WooCommerce, it is a plugin for WordPress. WooCommerce excel in flexibility and control, but often that means a longer setup time. In essence, Shopify aims for convenience and speed, which means you self host, manage your hosting environment, install plugin, themes, and handle more of the setup yourself. WooCommerce trade that speed for greater customization and also ownership. Now we are going to discuss about how fast can you get started with Shopify. With Shopify, you can often have a functional online store up and running in hours or a few days depending on how much you can customize. Because it is hosted and the infrastructure is managed, you don't need to choose a hosting provider, install software, handle server configuration, or worry about security patches. Many sources say what a basic store can launch in 1 to 3 days. Now we are going to talk about how fast can you get started with WooCommerce. WooCommerce, being self-hosted, generally requires more steps: selecting a hosting provider, installing WordPress, installing the WooCommerce plugin, configuring themes and also plugins, setting up payment gateways, SSL certificate, and so on. Because of this overhead, setup time often stretches to days or even weeks for less experienced users. If we talk about an example, then one article notes that WooCommerce may take 1 to 3 weeks, whereas Shopify can launch into 1 to 3 days. Then the flip side is that once set up, you may have a highly customized store with full control, but the thing is that initial launch will likely be slower. Now we are going to talk about key setup steps for each platform: hosting, domain, theme, product. Whether you choose Shopify or WooCommerce, several core steps must be completed before you start selling. Hosting and domain. For Shopify, the hosting is included. You simply pick a custom domain or use the Shopify subdomain. For WooCommerce, you must purchase hosting, point your domain, ensure SSL, and manage server performance. Now we are going to discuss theme or design. Choose a store theme, customize colors, layout, branding. Shopify offers many ready made themes and a simpler editor. WooCommerce also gives you access to WordPress themes and more advanced customization, but often with more and more complexity. We are going to talk about product and setup, add product data, names, descriptions, pricing, images, variations, setup, payment gateways, shipping, taxes, checkout flows. Shopify often simplifies these steps with built-in integrations. With WooCommerce, you may need plugin and also manual configuration. Collectively, these steps determine how long until you can open your doors online. Guys, let's talk about time saving features of Shopify. Shopify pulls ahead in setup speed thanks to the features like built in hosting, SSL certificates, managed security and updates, automatic backups, and one click theme install. It is actually onboarding process guide you step by step, which means even non-technical users can get started quickly. Also, sources note that Shopify's infrastructure deliver faster default performance. For example, average server response times far faster, which avoid performance related delays. Just because many of the backend tasks are handled for you, your focus can be adding product and also marketing rather than hosting and tag setup. Let's talk about time saving features and time consume. With WooCommerce, WooCommerce major strength is flexibility. You have full control over themes, code, plugin, hosting, and server environment. This means you can tailor your store exactly as you like, but that freedom comes at a cost. You need to choose and configure hosting, ensure security, and also updates. Pick and install the right plugin, optimize performance, and possibly adjust code. Many users experience longer setup and maintenance times because of these additional tasks. So, while WooCommerce can save time in the long term, especially for custom stores, for a quick launch, it is very greater. Setup burden make it slower. Now we would like to discuss which platform is faster for typical sailors. For most sailors looking to launch quickly and start selling as soon as possible, Shopify clearly hold the advantage. According to the one source, Shopify can get you live in 1 to 3 days, while on the other hand, WooCommerce typically take 1 to 3 weeks. So guys, it is totally depending on customization and hosting decision. Shopify's fully hosted environment handle hosting, SSL, updates and optimized setup out of the box, which reduce the number of technical hurdles and also speed time to launch. On the other hand, WooCommerce being self-hosted and reliant on your choice of server, themes and plugins introduce more variables and therefore more times before you are ready to sell. Now it's a time of conclude the topic, so we will talk about summary and final recommendation. So in summary, if your top goal is getting to market faster with minimal technical setup and favor unknowns, then Shopify is the stronger choice. On the other hand, if you are willing to invest additional time and possibly money for full control, customization, and ownership, then WooCommerce may be the path ultimately. So choose Shopify for speed and simplicity. Choose WooCommerce for flexibility and control. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also hit that notification bell for more great content on Rajput Family Vlogs. Goodbye, take care. I will see you in the next one.